Yeah, good evening children. Welcome to Akshara IIT Foundation. This is Srinivas, your maths faculty. Let us go to the today's class. Yeah. Actually, we have discussed about the rational numbers, right? Rational numbers and irrational numbers also. So let us revise once. So P by Q form, the numbers which can be written in the form of P by Q are called rational, which cannot be written in the form of P by Q are called irrational numbers, and we have learned some rules like sum of any two irrational numbers need not be irrational always. Same way, product of any two irrational numbers need not be irrational. But if you take one rational number, one irrational number, sum of rational and irrational becomes irrational. Product of a rational number and irrational number also irrational, right? We have discussed about that. And we have discussed the points regards square number also. Square or perfect square. Okay, na? Right. And still we need to discuss about that additive inverse and multiplicative inverse of a number. Additive inverse and multiplicative inverse. Same way, additive identity and multiplicative identity. For example, if you take A by B is a rational number, A by B is a rational number, we are adding something to get 0, where 0 is called additive identity. 0 is called additive identity. Okay, na? Same way, what is the number we have to take? A plus B, A by B should be added to something to get 0 is nothing but its negative number, minus A by B, where A by B minus A by B are additive inverse of each other. Additive inverse of each other. And 0 is called additive identity. If you take any number, always 0 is the additive identity. Same way, 1 is called multiplicative identity. For example, I am taking 5 is a number. 5 is a number. Let us think 5 is identity of a person. Identity of a person. If you multiply with some other number, the 5 identity should not change. It should be comes as it is. For this, which is helping here? 1 is helping. To get that identity of 5 as it is, while multiplying with some other number, 1 is helping to protect its identity, where 1 is called multiplicative identity. 1 is called multiplicative identity, which is helps to protect the identity of a number 5. If you take any number, multiply with always gives the same number. So here 1 is called multiplicative identity. Same way while you are adding, which is helps 0. 0 is called additive identity. Clear? Yeah. Same way, additive inverse, multiplicative inverse. Additive inverse, A by B additive inverse just changes the numbers. Just changes the symbol. Okay, na? A by B additive inverse is minus A by B. Minus A by B additive inverse is plus A by B. Okay, na? And we need to discuss about the multiplicative inverse, nothing but reciprocal. Multiplicative inverse is nothing but reciprocal. For example, if you multiply two numbers, the answer is 1. Then each of the number is called multiplicative inverse of each other. Each of the number is called multiplicative inverse or reciprocal of each other. Okay, na? So 2 by 3 to become 1, we should multiply with 3 by 2. Then 2 cancel here, 3 cancel, the answer will be 1. Where 2 by 3 multiplicative inverse is 3 by 2, as well as 3 by 2 multiplicative inverse is 2 by 3. Clear, children? Yeah. Now, we have already discussed about the standard form of a number. Standard form of a number, that should be the rational number always must be in the simplest form. and if the rational number having the denominator negative, we need to make it into numerator. Okay, na? So among the following standard form of a rational number. Standard form means it must be in the simplest form. That means there is no common factor between the numerator and denominator. What is the numerator here? 22. Denominator 34. Both are having 2 is a common factor. 2 is a common factor. So the first option is not in simplest form or standard form. Let us go to the second question. Second option, numerator 15, denominator 26. There is no common factor between them because 26 will come in 2 table and 13 table. In that both tables 15 won't come. That means there is no common factor between numerator and denominator. Yes, option 2 is in standard form or simplest form of a rational number. Now let us check remaining 2 options also. 3 and 27. Yeah, both will come in 3 table. 5, 30. Both will come in 5 table. 5 is a common factor. Here 3 is a common factor. But here there is no common factor. So our answer is option 2. So simply standard form of a number means it should be in the simplest form. In case the denominator having the negative symbol, we have to change the negative symbol to its numerator. Okay? Yes. Coming to the second question, standard form of 3.3. Now this time decimal number is given. What is that? 3.3. So let us convert the decimal number into fractional form. So without the decimal, it is 33, and point after, how many digits are there? Only 1 digit, that will be 10. So to convert the decimal form to fractional form, we have to get the denominator in tens. If it is having only 1 digit after the decimal point, we should give only 10. After decimal point, there are 2 digits, we need to take the denominator 100. Okay, and so on like that. So 33 by 100, any common factor between them? 3.3 fractional form is 33 by 10. Any common factor? 33 will come in only 3 table and 11 table, but 10 won't come in any one of them. Okay, so 33 by 10 only the standard form of 3.3. Clear? Yes, let us go to the next question. Yeah, product of non-zero number and its multiplicative inverse. Product of non-zero number, that means we have to take a number which is not belongs to 0. Okay, now which is not 0. Non-zero number, if you take any number, I am taking a by b, where a and b are not zeros. Okay, a by b is a number and its multiplicative inverse. What is the multiplicative inverse? It will be reciprocal. A by b reciprocal. That means the numerator, denominator positions will be interchanges. So numerator becomes denominator, denominator becomes numerator. So if you take a by b is a rational number, its reciprocal. Reciprocal is nothing but multiplicative inverse. Its reciprocal will be b by a. Okay. Now what is the question? Product of those. That means a number and its multiplicative inverse. Let us multiply a by b into b by a. So ab by ba. Both are same. When you cancel it, answer will be 1. I told you according to the multiplicative inverse definition, if 2 numbers are multiplies each other, answer is 1, then each of the number is called reciprocal or multiplicative inverse of each other. Okay, na? So your answer is 1. Okay. Now let us discuss some points here. I am writing here reciprocal. Okay, reciprocal is another name of multiplicative inverse. So reciprocal of 0. What is the reciprocal of 0? Okay, leave about it. Reciprocal of 5. What is the reciprocal of 5? 1 by 5. Here 5 in the sense 5 by 1. When you write its reciprocal, the numerator denominator positions will be interchanges. So 5 by 1 becomes 1 by 5. Then just tell me this reciprocal of 0. What is the reciprocal of 0? 1 by 0. 1 by 0 means not defined. Anything by 0 is not defined. Okay, na? So reciprocal of 0 is not defined. Okay. And tell me the numbers which are having the reciprocal are their own numbers itself or reciprocals. Nothing but 1 and minus 1. Check. If you write the reciprocal of 1, again it will be 1 only. Here, reciprocal of minus 1, 1 by minus 1. 1 by minus 1 means minus 1 only, no? Because the negative symbol should be transposed to numerator. Okay, na? So if you have the question like, which are the numbers having the reciprocals or their itself or having itself? 1 and minus 1. Which is the number does not have any reciprocal, nothing but not defined. Reciprocal of 0 is not defined. That is nothing but there is no reciprocal for 0. Okay, na? Yeah. Next question. Let us go to the next problem. Additive inverse. Additive inverse means I told you only the change in its sign. Sign is nothing but symbol. Whether it is a plus means we should get that negative symbol. Minus a by b additive inverse will be plus a by b. Plus a by b additive inverse will be minus a by b. That means there is effect on symbol of a number. But multiplicative inverse means there is a change in numerator and denominator positions. Okay, na? Yeah. Now additive inverse of minus 2 by 3 becomes plus 2 by 3. Additive inverse of minus 2 by 3 becomes plus 2 by 3. Okay, na? Yeah. Let us go to the next question. Equivalent rational number of minus 5 by 7. Equivalent rational number means what? Equivalent fractions. If you take any rational number, we are having so many equivalent fractions will be there. Let me tell you one thing. So if I multiply the given rational number with 1, that means both numerator and denominator should be multiplied with same number gives its equivalent fraction. Okay, na? Both numerator, denominator multiply with same number gives its equivalent fraction. If I multiply with 1, it will give its first equivalent fraction. That means itself. Okay. If I multiply with 2, both numerator and denominator with 2, it will give its second equivalent fraction. So minus 5 into 2 minus 10 and 7 into 2 14. This is second equivalent fraction. Minus 5 by 7. If you multiply both of them with 3, you will get third equivalent fraction. What is the third equivalent fraction? Minus 15 by 21. So like this, you can identify 99th equivalent fraction also. How you will get 99th equivalent fraction? The given fraction number you should multiply with 99. Both numerator and denominator multiply with 99. Then you will get 99th equivalent fraction. Okay? Yeah. Now check here. Minus 5 by 7 is given. Once you observe the numerator 20. In 5 table, how many times 20 will come? 4 times. That means the given fraction minus 5 by 7 just multiply with 4. That means both numerator and denominator. Minus 5 into 4, 20. 7 into 4, 28. Yes, minus 20 by 28 is its equivalent fraction. First option. Let us go to the second option also. Second option does not give negative symbol. Here minus 5 by 7 and its equivalent fractions also having the same sign like given number. Okay, na? So this is not our answer. Now minus 10 by 22. Minus 10 means you have to multiply with 2 by 2. Minus 10 by 14 should come. But here minus 10 by 22 is given. It is not equivalent fraction. 2 by 35. It is also not an equivalent fraction. So we have only the option minus 20 by 28 is fourth equivalent fraction of given number minus 5 by 7. Okay na? How the equivalent fractions will form? Multiply both numerator and denominator with same number gives its equivalent fraction. Okay? Yes. Shall we go to the next one? Yeah. Multiplication of a rational number with 0. If you take any rational number, 2 by 5, multiply with 0, what is the answer? Not only rational number, if you multiply any number, whether it can be real number or integers, rational or irrational, when you multiply with 0, the answer is obviously 0 itself. Okay na? So multiplication of a rational number with 0 gives 0. And we have already discussed it, 0 is nothing but additive identity. In our previous class, just before 2 minutes, we have discussed about additive identity and multiplicative identity. Additive identity is 0. Multiplicative identity is 1. Am I right? So, first option also having a chance. Third option 0 chance. Least whole number. What is the least whole number? 0. So, first 3 options are correct. What is the required answer? 4. All. Okay na? Yeah, please check. 8th question. Which of the following is a terminating decimal? Yes. Terminating decimal, non-terminating, repeating decimal. While you are going through the options, all are in the form of P by Q. That means all are rational numbers only. And we have already discussed that rational numbers decimal form. How the decimal form of a rational number? The decimal form of a rational number is terminating decimal or non-terminating repeating decimal. Okay na? For that also we have discussed that if the denominator of a rational number, the denominator of a rational number is in the powers of 2 or powers of 5 or their combination 2 into 5. Nothing else. Only should be 2's or only should be 5's or 2 into 5's. There is here in denominator there is no other numbers present. Okay, then we can say that the entire number will be terminating decimal. They are asking the same question, terminating decimal. Terminating decimal means the denominator should be only in the powers of 2 or only in the powers of 5 or 2 and 5 powers combination. Okay. Now 7. 7 is neither 2 nor 5. 7 is a prime number. We cannot write 7 as product of 2 and 5's. Okay. Now 5. Yes, only 5 terminating decimal. Only 5 terminating decimal. Only 2 terminating decimal or their product. Now 15. While you are observing the 15 we can express it as 3 into 5. 3 5 is 15. There is a presence of 5. But extra element is there. Extra number is 3. But while you are observing 3 is not cancelling 7. 3 is remaining like that only. That means it is not a terminating decimal. According to our knowledge, we guess that if a number having the denominator only 2's or only 5's or 2 and 5's, they only gives the terminating decimals, or else they are not terminating, they are non-terminating repeating decimals. Okay na? Yeah. So 4 by 5 is terminating decimal. 13. 13 is a prime number. We cannot express 13 as product of primes because it is already a prime number. We cannot express it 2 into 5's. So it is also non-terminating. Only second option will be terminating decimal because it is having the denominator 5. Okay. Yeah. Root A into root B. We already discussed in properties of square number or properties of a square root. What is that? Root over a by b can be expressed as root a by root b. Same way, second one, root a into b can be expressed as root a into root b. Okay, and root over a plus b is not equal to root a plus root b. Root over a minus b is also not equal to root a minus root b. Only addition and subtraction, only multiplication and division we can write like this. But addition and subtraction we cannot write together like this. Okay, na? So what is this one? Root a into root b is nothing but root over a into b, because multiplication symbol can be accepted. Option 2. Okay, na? Check. Okay, children. So let us go to the next. Yeah. See here, square of a is b. What is that one is given? Square of a is b. Nothing but a square is equals to b, it seems. And also square root of b is, and we discussed already, square and square root. Square and square root are inverse operations. Okay, na? Square and square roots are inverse operations. That means a square equals to b, or x square equals to b, while you are applying square root both sides. Square root cancel, a value is b. Or if you transpose square to the RHS part, it will be square root. So what is the question is asking here? Square root of b. That means we want square root. Now I am applying square root both sides. Square root cancel, a value equals to root b. That means square root of b equals to a. Square root of b equals to a. Okay, na? Cube of even prime. Cube of even prime. Before that, what is the cube number? If a number is multiplied by itself 3 times, a number is multiplied by itself 3 times gives its cube number, like a into a. Same number is multiplying itself 3 times gives its cube number, a cube. 2 into 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So 8 is nothing but cube of 2. 2 cube value 8. Same like 8 cube. 8 cube value 8 into 8 into 8. 8 into 8 into 8. 512. So 512 is cube of 8. Cube of 8 is 512. That means cube number is nothing but a number is multiplied by itself gives its cube number. Now here properties, only 2 properties you have to decide. You have to remember that cube of even number is even. Cube of even number is even. Same way, cube of odd number is odd. Cube of odd number is odd. So what is your cube of even number is even. Cube of even number is even. You have to go through the options. Okay. Next. Yeah. Cube root of 512. Cube root. Cube root, this is the symbol for cube root. This is the symbol for square root. We can write square root like here or here. Both are same. Square root we can write like this. Cube root we should write like this only. Fourth root. What is it? fourth root. Fourth root means this one. This is the symbol for fourth root. Now here asking the cube root of 512. Cube root of 512. The is x. 512 is x, it seems. Okay, let us find the cube root. How to find the cube root of a number? We need to find prime factorization. What is that? 2 table I am taking. Yeah, 2 2s are, 2 5s are, 2 6s are. 256, 2 table. Again 2 table, 128, 64, 2 table 32, 2 table 16, 2 table 8, all 2s only. How many 2s are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Total there are 9 2s. That means 512 can be expressed as 2 into 2 into 2 like that 9 times. How many times? 9 times. That is equals to x. This one 2 into 2 into 2, 8. Again 3 numbers 8. Again 3 same numbers 8, cube numbers. So 512 is nothing but 8 into 8 into 8 means 8 cube. 8 cube. Cube root cancel, x value 8. X value 8. Also you need to find the cube root of x. We already found that x value 8. That means 8 can be written as 2 cube because 2 into 2 into 2, 8. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s 8. Cube root cancel, answer is 2. Cube root cancel, answer is 2. Check. First we have to find the cube root of 512 by using the prime factorization method. In a cube root, 3 numbers together, if you take like that, only one number will come out. Same way, 3 numbers, 3 numbers. 2 into 2 into 2, 8. This is a bunch of 8 here, this is also 8. 8 is presenting 3 times. While you are applying cube root, only one 8 will come outside. So x value 8. Okay, na? Yeah, once note it. And revise the concept what we have discussed in today's class. So we have discussed about the irrational numbers and properties, square root, cube root, and additive inverse and multiplicative inverse, additive identity, multiplicative identity. All we have discussed. And we have tried some problems also. Just recollect again the formulas and all. Okay. That's it for today, children. Have a nice day. Thank you, one and all.